Do you want to learn how to monetize attention? Then this video is for you. Hello remarkable people, my name is Javnyuy Joybert. Let's talk about business positioning lessons from Amanda Gorman. Yeah, you know her, right? Or what I like to call the Amanda Gorman Positioning Strategy. I always say there is a level of result you will only attain when you step on a platform well prepared with a strategy. No matter how good you are, if you do not position yourself, your goodness will end with no sustainable impact. If you cannot position yourself, you'll be a very competent person, but a very struggling and broke person. Amanda Gorman, the amazing young lady who was the inaugural poet a few days back during President Joe Biden's inauguration, did that. She did a lot of positioning. In the moments after reading her poem, The Hill We Climb, her social media following went positively crazy, like totally crazy. Attention is a currency. An influential platform is a currency. How you position yourself when these two currencies come your way is very imperative. If I got my numbers right, before the inauguration, she was somewhere around 50,000 followers on social media. By the time of this video, she has 1.4 million followers on Twitter, 3 million followers on Instagram, 2.6 million people are talking about her on Facebook. But something also happened, something incredible also happened. Influential people like President Obama, Hillary Clinton, Oprah Winfrey, Michelle Obama, and many more influential people shared her poem with her picture on their social media platform. That is a whole lot of attention coming her way. Massive attention. Now, here is my point. Here's my point. As a business strategist or consultant, here's how I look at it. If she did not plan or position herself for this massive attention and influence, she would have missed it all. She would have missed all the benefits that comes with the currencies of attention and influence. So, there are a lot of benefits that comes with attention and influence. She did some perfect positioning, and let me share some with you. A lot of positioning. One, she made sure her social media handles were good. That is perfect profile picture, perfect cover picture, and perfect bio. Very important. There are many young people who desire to create a lot of impact, but they have terrible social media handles. Number two, she had the right content on her social media platforms. Yes. With all this attention, one thing that she had to do was to make sure she has all the right content on her platform. And this takes a while. That's why it's good to have a long-term career plan. Because there are some people sharing any kind of stuff on their social media platform right now because they are not thinking long-term. But she was thinking long-term from my point of view. You know, it would have been terrible if she had no relevant content on her social media handles. With all this attention, she spoke about relevant things consistently since October 2020 last year. She spoke about a lot of relevant things like voting rights, civic rights, Black Lives Matters, child development, access to healthcare, a lot of relevant things that position her as a good authoritative voice, not in a bad way, but a voice that speaks about things that are significant and things that matters. So it is imperative to look at that. Number three, she had her website ready for this attention and influence. And here's what she did. She did three things under this point where she had her website ready. Number one, she made sure that the first thing when you open her website, you will see is her powerful profile. That is a strategy to embed her authority in your mind. When you open her website, the Amanda Gorman the first thing you will see, if it's still there, will be her profile, who she is, her expertise, what she talks about, what she represents. That's an amazing strategy. The second thing you would see when you open her website is buy Amanda's works. Buy Amanda's works. That is a killer money making strategy. That is a killer attention monetization strategy. I'm just imagining with all the 1.4 million new followers on Twitter, 3 million followers on Instagram, 6 million people talking about her on Facebook. I am just imagining the amount of traffic on her website. And then she just has this killer statement just down there: buy Amanda's works. And she has all her books, her poems ready for purchase. Monetization strategy, super perfect. The third thing that she did was clearly written: subscribe to her newsletter. That's amazing. I think she was like, don't just come by and go. I would like to keep you within my network. An amazing strategy. Point number 4. One strategic move she did was to share the cover of her first children's book one day to the inauguration. That was very, very strategic. Sharing the cover page of her children's book that is ready for purchase one day to her inauguration. I feel like she said to herself, let me give people something relevant and valuable when they visit my social media handles. You see, it is, and one thing that is imperative is that just a day after that inaugural ceremony, her 2 books became Amazon top bestsellers. Immediately, like less than 24 hours. That is what happens when you are ready for a platform. Imagine if she did not have a book. Imagine if she did not have poems to sell. Imagine if she did not have contents that people can consume and know more about her. She would have wasted that influence and that attention for nothing. There are young people who are looking for fame and popularity and influence and many things, but they have not done the foundational things. They are not building their competence, they are not creating value, they are not creating significance, and they want people to celebrate and honor them. It does not work like that. Someone watching this video may say, oh, that can only work in America. No, this is a strategy that can work anywhere. I identified this strategic pattern with Amanda Gorman because I use it. I use it especially when I'm about to go on TV. Maybe I'm invited for a TV show, for an interview, or I've been nominated for an award. I always make sure that I position my works on my Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and website. Like for example, last year December, when I was among the 100 most influential young Africans under the personal development category, that is speaking industry, and I did this very strategy. I always do. Anytime I'm nominated for an award, I've won over 17 awards. Anytime I'm nominated for one, I always make sure that my website is updated with a lot of vital information. I make sure people, my works and my skills and competence and experience is well projected. My contacts are there. Just few days after that 100 most influential young Africans, I got 2 consulting contracts from Berlin in Germany and from Australia. You see, because people, what happens when you go on television, people see you, guess where they go? Google, social media, they start searching your name. What if they search your name and they don't find something significant? It will not be good at all. That's not strategic for you. When you're nominated for an award, people see your names under various categories. Where do you think they will go first to check on you? They'll go on Google. And they go on Google, they cannot see a good digital identity. It will not be good for you. You see, so it works everywhere. So this is what I call the Amanda Gorman the positioning strategy that we all can use and continue to advance the incredible work that we do. Remember, you are rare, you are remarkable.